What is good, Cardano fam, Ada gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Crypto.com adds Cardano ADA strike options and up-down options trading support in the Crypto.com app. Cardano Foundation CEO Frederick Regard says Swiss Quote, a Swiss bank with over 500,000 clients, just sent an email with good news and an amazing explanation of Cardano. Swiss Quote now supports ADA transfers. Great to see this Swiss bank, the traditional finance jumping in more. People are paying more attention. They had a fantastic, very enthusiastic explanation of Cardano, really praising the technology, the decentralization. Good to see that. I think that's fantastic. IOG technical architect William Wolf says we've started parallel work streams to simulate Ouroboros Leios, one Rust-based and one Haskell-based, to keep each other in check. We have a work stream focused on the theoretical model and a team to formalize the paper. So we have a lot of great updates from the team over at IOG. Last week they uploaded this on YouTube, but great clips on Leios. IOG Director of Software Architecture Nicholas Beery says if Leios goes well, ADA will have the fastest Nakamoto-style consensus and one of the fastest blockchains in the whole industry. So both. For people developing apps on Cardano, transaction throughput won't be an issue. Big shout out to Charles Hoskinson also for sharing this tweet. He's a good Charles. Again, William Wolf says we care a lot about consistency, running different teams for technical assurance, defining attack vectors. We're at a very good place right now. Simulations are maturing. We're able to simulate Leios quite well. So this is great, guys. A lot of things happening concurrently. They're simulating in a good spot right now. I'm very excited for Ouroboros Leios. Lark Davis, hate him or love him, I know can be controversial, but he has a big audience with over 627,000 subscribers, says Cardano could be a good fit as the blockchain for US Treasury transparency if Elon Musk can make it happen. Charles Hoskinson is locked in. He's meeting all the right people in Washington, D.C. It could happen. So again, theoretical, it's really contingent on if Elon Musk can actually get this to take place. And then we don't know which blockchain. But speaking of, Coinbase co-founder and CEO Brian Armstrong says great progress on Doge and recommends all US government spending to be on-chain for the easy audits and transparency. Now, this is a great segue here. Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, responding to the David Sachs clip on the 4th of February, which to many people was underwhelming. But you know, guys, we said we need to read between the lines. It's very bullish on digital assets. And David Sachs is not going to come right out of the floodgates praising tons of projects. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be slow and steady. Brad says any criticism of the press conference is absolutely missing the forest for the trees. Having the chair of Senate Banking, the chair of House Financial Services, the chair of Senate AG, and the chair of House AG join the crypto czar to commit to passing legislation for crypto clarity is 100% a big deal and something we haven't seen before. So ultimately, all these guys are super bullish on crypto. Charles has a fantastic relationship with Senator Scott. And I think we're going to see the stablecoin legislation. We're going to see the debanking stuff be put to an end. And then slowly but surely, stuff like DeFi and whatnot are going to move forward. So I know a lot of people thought it was underwhelming. And it was a little bit for me too. But then I was thinking about it again. I was listening to the clips by David Sachs at the time when we reported on it. And it's pretty bullish. There were a lot of clips that were bullish from David Sachs. We're just going to have to wait and see. But yesterday, February 7th, straight from the CFTC, this reads that the Commodity Futures Trading Commission will hold a CEO forum of industry-leading firms to discuss the launch of the CFTC's Digital Asset Markets Pilot Program for tokenized non-cash collateral such as stablecoins. Participants will include Circle, Coinbase, Crypto.com, MoonPay, and Ripple. So we don't see any mention of IOG, Cardano, and whatnot. However, it does finish off saying that further information on the CEO forum will be released once details are finalized. So details are not finalized yet, but we're getting a lot of the big dogs, even if IOG Cardano doesn't attend this. like IOG with Charles. I think it's still great that Ripple is playing a big role. We have a good relationship with Ripple. So this is going to be exciting to see the CEO forum, and what conversations take place and what the details will be like when it's finalized. SNEC responds to OKX, community wins. And I think that we should see SNEC on a lot more tier one exchanges. And I'm really grateful for Kraken for listing SNEC. It's going to be very soon because the roadmap has less and less projects left. So it could be imminent. I think that a Binance listing, a Crypto.com listing would make a lot of sense. Given that Crypto.com continues to support ADA, anything's possible. And Chris, the founder of Crypto.com, did call it like blue chip season, including ADA, back in late November. So we'll see. I didn't actually see this video until today. Happy Year of the Snake, limited supply. You guys might like this if you like limited stuff. I keep advocating if they can have sparkling water, but to each their own. It might even be a good collectible, but I gotta say the video is fuego. So the Snake Energy, let me know if you guys tried it. I want to see some sparkling water action. You know, I want to see some of that sparkling. But hey, the product looks great, and this limited edition definitely looks cool. Before we wrap up and look at price, guys, some insight. Bitwise CIO highlights a major disconnect in crypto. Retail sentiment is at its worst in years, while pro investors remain bullish. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index dropped to 44 recently as altcoins struggle. So what is this telling us? Retail is afraid. You know, when Bitcoin GigaChat pumps, that's the legitimizing factor for them. So when there's fear, there's always opportunity. And even if crypto, like with Cardano, continues to go down, I'm going to just keep buying up more. It's holding up really well right now with the 70 cent support level. But we'll see. If it does come down beneath 65 cents, I think that that's an easy buy for me. But before we take a look at TradingView, let's take a look at just in general. And we can see 7-day Caspa is the biggest loser. We can see Stacks is down. Filecoin is down. And these are all 20%. Pepe's down. A lot of projects are down. Cardano 18.6%. And again, we have meme coins that are down. We got tons of different types of projects that are down. Basically, everything's in the red. So what do we have that's not in the red, you know? Because ultimately, sometimes people don't realize their grievances are across everything. Well, hyperliquid, but hype is extraordinary. It's exceptional. And sometimes you can have bulls within bearish moments. So always remember that exceptions don't make the rule. And again, the rest, you know, there's a lot of these stable coins here. So a lot of the alts are down. TradingView, Bitcoin dominance 61.4, ADA 0.706, XRP 2.47, and Bitcoin sitting at 97.1. So with Bitcoin at 97.1, with dominance real high, right now the risk on is not here, but I think the QE, the quantitative easing, is around the corner. The risk on is around the corner. And we've seen that strong support of scooping up the dips when we came down to a whopping 50 cents recently and just rapidly ate that up and recovered. So guys, I think that right now it's just going to be patience, observe. Sometimes patience is the hardest thing to do with Cardano and any other project, but with this bustling ecosystem that we have and with the updates that we have around the corner, I don't think that, 2021, we didn't even have smart contracts. Now we have a bustling ecosystem. We have recently NASDAQ ETP in Finland. We got Swiss Bank doing stuff. We got Leios around the corner. We got Snec.fund. We got so many great stuff, both from meme coin community and institutional interest. So I think it's easy to say that we can easily surpass the $5 to $7 price range as a baseline. But let me know, what is your price prediction? What is your prediction for altcoin season? And what are you most excited about for Cardano? So guys, smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.